Generating income through fees is becoming increasingly important as the level of government expenditure is cut back. Many providers are now looking to increase the fee income they generate from both individuals and from employers. But this is a complex area and often difficult. Some providers are getting it right and have well-developed pricing strategies in place. As a result of extensive research that RCU have carried out in this area, we've identified 10 key steps to help you increase the fee income that you generate. It's really important that the focus of fee income should be on a subject-by-subject or even a course-by-course basis, as opposed to doing it across the whole institution. Detailed analysis will be required in order to make a real difference. The best way of doing this is to build it into your existing course planning process. Find out what your customers value and what they'd be prepared to pay for. You can do this using questionnaires and focus groups, but build it into your existing quality systems. Can you quantify whether the course will lead to increased earnings for an individual, and can you quantify the business benefits for the employer? For some courses, the benefits may be about meeting people, or it might simply be about their sense of personal fulfilment. However, the price that customers are willing to pay is directly linked to this notion of value, and they're not particularly interested in what it costs you to deliver the course. Find out what your competitors offer and what your customers value about their products. Do this by looking at prospectuses, look online at their websites, carry out some analysis of recruitment by postcode, carry out surveys of individuals and employers, and find out what it is that your competitors are offering, particularly in your local area. Identify your key specialisms and your unique selling points. Really understand what marks you out and how this can be exploited. What makes you different from your competitors? It might be the subjects you offer, it might be the content of the courses, or it might be to do with the expertise of your staff, the facilities you have, the track record and your reputation for quality. Any of these factors might mark you out as being unique and give you opportunities for increasing your prices. It's really important that you record and measure the impact of any price increases on enrolments, and listen to the views of your customers. You've probably got a lot of data from the past, and you can link that to when you increase fees to find out what the impact was of any fee increase you had. That's invaluable information for planning your future pricing strategies. Price sensitivity is all about what is the impact of any fee increase on your total income. Have your volumes gone up and down, and are you making money as a result of increasing your prices? RCU have developed an interactive toolkit which can help you to do this. Make sure you take into account the impact of any government subsidy on the course. People may have expectations of free or very cheap programs because they've had a government subsidy in the past. However, even if the course is cheap because of this, it's really important to establish the link between value and price. Again, the RCU toolkit can help you to model the impact of any government subsidy. Look at ways in which you can increase the perceived value of your courses to your customers. That might be through online support, improved accommodation, better facilities, even things like subsidised meals in the training restaurant and field trips. Think creatively. Develop new provision that fills a gap in the market, where you have evidence that customers would be willing to pay. But build this onto existing strengths. Finally, and most importantly, make sure that you communicate value. Make sure that your marketing and communication strategies focus on what the customer values rather than the course content. Explain how the course will benefit the individual and the employer. Explain why it represents good value for money. What is the difference between what you offer and what your competitors offer? All of these 10 steps require a commitment across your whole institution, and focused training and support may well be required. RCU would be more than willing to help you with this process.